Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of TarotCelebritea with your boy Ducky. Today, we are going to be doing an updated love reading on Drew Starkey, an American actor. So, I will post the video up here somewhere of the other previous video that I did on Drew Starkey's love life. I believe I did it last year. So, if y'all want to watch it, but yeah, remember to keep in mind that these videos are for entertainment purposes. And why is that, you may ask? Well, that is because we do not have Drew Starkey here to confirm nor deny that what I'm seeing in the cards or how I'm interpreting the cards, whether it resonates with him or not, we just don't know for sure. So just remember to take these videos with a grain of salt. And without further ado, let's get started on this reading after I drink some rosemary tea. Hmm, so good. Okay, make sure y'all staying hydrated, y'all. Okay, let's do. Let's do. How is Drew Starkey currently feeling regarding his love life right now? What are his love vibes? Let's see. We're gonna get the top card and the bottom card. Ooh, rough start. We got the King of Cups in reverse. Not all reversals are bad, but some are. And we got the Ten of Wands in reverse. Okay, but these two are. Not all the reversals are bad, but these two can be, especially when it comes to love life. We got the King of Cups, which is the most emotional king out of the four kings because the Suit of Cups is representative of water, which is all about our emotions. Um, and the King of Cups normally you could see, well, I mean, even right side up, this person is a little bit reserved, a little bit closed off. So I'm getting the sense that with this card coming in reverse, Drew Starkey regarding his love life, he's a little bit closed off. Maybe he has been hurt quite a bit with regarding his love life, and so he's just like, no, it's just not worth it to me right now. It's not worth it to really get invested. Like, I mean, I'm looking at the sun way back here. It's and his back is facing the sun. There's just not really a lot of joy and optimism for Drew Starkey right now when he thinks of his love life. So this card came in reverse. He's got maybe, yeah, he's got some heavy feelings that are. I'm hearing like remorse and regret is kind of what comes to mind. Maybe he's feeling a little bit regretful of whom he has invested in recently regarding his love life. And the reason why I'm hearing remorse and regret is because we got the Ten of Wands also coming up in reverse. Normally, the Ten of Wands can talk about someone having a lot of burdens, right? Um, but being able to kind of withstand and hang on to these burdens and being able to carry them is is normally what I see or what I interpret the Ten of Wands being. But this card comes in reverse. So normally in reverse, this is kind of about letting go of burdens, letting go of other people's issues. I even did another video. Um, it's called, or nah, I won't even say it because this ain't about me. But I did do something earlier today pertaining to some people sometimes love to take on other people's burdens, take on other people's problems as their own. They kind of like to fix other people. And maybe this was Drew Starkey's way of showing people that he cares is by, doing things for them, ta resolving problems for other people whenever these aren't even problems that Drew Starkey has created. These aren't even his own problems, but he likes to help people out. And maybe that's what it is. He's very emotional and maybe he knows what it's like to get hurt. He knows what it's like to be overburdened by things. And so whenever he really cares about someone or is starting to date someone, he likes to take care of them. He likes to help them feel comfortable, to not feel so burdened by life's obstacles and life's challenges. And so he likes to help people out. But people get a little bit too comfortable. I mean, look at this dragon just plopping down, heads resting on the rock. Just I feel like sometimes people get a little bit too comfortable with Drew Starkey and letting him handle other their own problems as his, and they don't want to take care of their own issues. So maybe that's kind of the remorse and the regret that Drew Starkey is feeling. That's unfortunate, but it happens to the best of us. So let's see. Um, what is something Drew Starkey needs to let go of? Something that is maybe limiting him and his growth for finding love, love for himself, or love within himself, or love for others. We got the Seven of Swords. Yeah, there's. This is kind of like the a deceitful card. So the Seven of Swords is all about people kind of stealing your thoughts, your ideas, taking credit for things that you've done. So something that Drew Starkey needs to let go of is he needs to let go of these people that kind of view him from afar and then maybe steal his mannerisms. Maybe they take credit for his work. Maybe this could be people he has dated and he helps fix their problems, and then they're like, "Oh, what did you do?" or "How did you do this?" "Oh, I did this all myself." And they don't really give Drew Starkey credit. And this is what is causing him to maybe still feel kind of regretful of helping other people, because it seems like he still has some people in his circle, or he still is looking for people to that look up to him whenever things get dark, whenever they're going through the dark night of the soul. Maybe they're dealing with some shadow parts of themselves, and they look up to Drew Starkey to kind of help them get out of these shadows, get out of this negative situation. He needs to let go of this mentality of kind of being the savior, or the hero mentality, the hero complex of saving other people and taking responsibility for other people's problems as his own. He's just going to keep on repeating the same cycle of just people getting too comfortable and letting him do all the work, and then they take credit for it, or they don't really give him the credit that he was hoping for, and then he just feels regretful and remorse. So, yeah, that's something he definitely needs to let go of. Now, let's see. What is something, if Drew Starkey does let go of this hero complex, or maybe he stops looking for these people that are constantly, maybe he likes the bad girls, or the ones that kind of have a little bit more baggage. And so, and maybe, yeah, it makes him feel helpful. I don't know, but he needs to kind of let go of that. So, what is something Drew Starkey can look forward to if he does let go of these people or this pattern? Nine of coins. Whoa, this is all about physical pleasure, baby. Okay. For love life, we love physical pleasure, okay? So, yeah, something he can look forward to if he does let go of this hero complex, or yeah, looking for people that are going through a lot of stuff, is he will start to really feel physically well. Again, with the King of Cups here that showed up in reverse, sometimes, our emotions, especially heavy emotions, can manifest into physical ailments, physical illnesses, and it can really age a person, or it can really show on one's face. For me, it shows whenever I don't sleep and stuff like that. This face gets even more wrinkly, okay? But something Drew Starkey can definitely look forward to if he lets go of trying to fix other people is he'll start to physically feel a lot better, and a lot of people will start to treat him better. And he'll be very pleased with a lot of things. Maybe he'll be having a lot more sex. I don't know. That's what I'm seeing, a lot more physical pleasure. Who knows? I don't want to get too much into his private life. But yeah, I see a lot of great physical pleasure and him physically looking better. Wow. So that's great. What else? Okay. Um So I'm gonna draw two cards. The first card is gonna be kind of what type of person does he normally go for, or is he normally super attracted to? And the bottom card will be which type of attributes should he maybe focus on? We got the Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah, he likes the challenges for sure. And the Five of Coins. Okay. So yeah, again, remember how I said he looks for a lot of people that have a lot of baggage? This makes so much sense with the Five of Wands coming up in reverse. The Five of Wands can talk about challenges, but normally, right side up, it can talk about, beneficial challenges. Not every single obstacle and challenge is is meant to, how do I want to say this? Is meant to backtrack you. Some challenges, whenever this is right side up, are there to help uplift us and help us level up. But this card came in reverse, and I'm noticing these little shadow figures again. So yeah, he normally goes for a lot of people that are very challenging. Maybe they're mysterious. Maybe they have, again, a lot of baggage, and he needs to stop going for these types of people. The people that I'm seeing that he really should really look for is um, people that have been through a lot, people that have been through a lot but overcome it themselves. They have gone through the darkness and they've seen the light, is what I'm seeing. Because the Five of Coins right side up normally is talking about sorrow, feeling left out. But when this card comes in reverse, normally it can talk about there are some feelings of being left out, but you're not alone, and there's more people out there that have been in the same situation as you. So he needs to start looking for people. If he does like still like the mysterious challenging type, he needs to go for the ones that are still maybe mysterious or have gone through a lot of heartache or a lot of life obstacles, but they did the self work to get out of the darkness and step into the light, and are able to handle their own challenges themselves and not rely on other people. Because again, it seems that Drew Starkey has a bit of that hero complex, that hero, like, let me save you type of mentality, and it's a little bit draining. Speaking of personal experience, it can be draining trying to constantly help other people and fix other people's problems, or hearing the same problems over and over again, and people don't improve. So he definitely needs to look for people that have had their own set of obstacles, or maybe have endured the same type of obstacles that Drew Starkey has gone through, but they've overcome them themselves, and they're able to take care of their own problems. They don't need saving, okay? So that's what I'm seeing here. Let me get one oracle card just for some more unwarranted love advice for Drew Starkey. Yeah, we got the determined path, okay? So, yeah, it seems like right now Drew Starkey is not really determined to find love. Um, I'm seeing a lot of different types of rocks here on this path. So the advice for him is to kind of continue to stay determined towards finding love. He doesn't have to put all of his focus in it, but he can't shut himself off completely just based off of. Let me see if this can focus better. He can't shut himself off from love just based off of previous experiences. He needs to continue focusing on love and what type of people he is attracted to, because it seems he has been going toward for maybe the same type of people, and maybe he needs to walk on some of these other little rocks and kind of allow himself to be a little bit unstable, to allow his foundation when it comes to love to be a little bit shaky, and that from there he will be able to really see, or to be able to find out, who is truly there for him, who's truly determined to finding romantic love just as he is, and who's in it just to kind of use him to kind of. I'm noticing this little club with thorns, like who is. He needs to figure out who is here to just use him as like a little punching bag, or this little club to kind of prick him and what did I just say? To yeah, to prick him with thorns, and who is willing to take, the steps, whether it's, big milestones or little baby consistent steps to finding true love, because he's a very emotional person is kind of what I'm seeing. Um let's see what Google says. November 4th, 1993. Is that a Scorpio? Yeah, that's a Scorpio. So that's a water sign, and they can be very fixed and stubborn on things. So right now he's a little bit stubborn. No, wrong card. He's feeling a little bit stubborn and closed off from love, but it's because he's been going for the same types of people, and he needs to change it up, and he really needs to see again who is determined in getting to know him, who is determined to be there for him in the great amazing points, but also who's going to take those small little consistent steps to show that they are there for him in the difficult times or in any type of life experience or moment, and who is there just to kind of use him and again prick him with their thorns, to kind of tease him and use him, and then just leave him there beaten up and closed off from love again. So that's kind of what I'm seeing. I don't really see that he is really dating anyone right now, again, because he is closed off. So this has been Drew Starkey's updated love reading. Let me know what you thought of this video. If you have any other recommendations, feel free to hit them below in the comments section. Remember to hit that subscribe button because it makes me feel so beautiful and motivated to continue making these videos for y'all. And remember to take care of yourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, sexually, and financially. Love and respect yourselves and others as best as you can. And as always, stay hydrated. Thanks again so much for watching, and I'll see y'all on the next video. Bye!